Hello again everybody, I hope you're all well, and let's get back to opening some shirts that I have been buying. I don't know if you remember, but I opened up a Chacarita Junior shirt maybe a month or so ago, but that was part of a 3-shirt haul that I did during one of Classic Football Shirts 20% discounts. That means I still have 2 more shirts in that package to show you, and hopefully they're just as good as the one that I showed you for the first time, because they're all interestingly designed, bespoke designs, shall we say. So let's just, there's the parcel here. Haven't touched them, haven't opened them yet, so I really want to see what they look like. So the next one is going to be this one. We have one more, and it is the white one. This one may be a little bit more recognizable than the Chacarita Juniors, though of course if you are from South America, it would be the inverse. Now then, so there is the front of the shirt. It's Kelme shirts there. Possibly if you can sneak the crest underneath there, might be a little bit recognizable. It's not too bad. So, let's get this one opened up. Goodbye. Now then, let's have a look at the rear of the shirt. So, depending on how well it picks it up, there's quite a lot of stuff going on with regards to the design of this one. Lots of little artifacts and graphics and little doodads that are, I suppose we'll try and figure out what they mean, but I'm not really sure, to be honest. So we've got a lot of sponsors on the rear there. And then we go around, so let's hide this tag. And there we go. And there is the front. Now I reckon, like I said, a good handful of you will be able to recognise that club quite easily from the crest. It's quite a unique one. And we've got more detailing. Now, this is a Kelme shirt, and I'll admit, this is either rather heavy duty. There is some stretch to it, you know, a bit of elasticity, but it's very heavy comparative to a lot of my other Kelme shirts. They're usually quite light duty ones. Now, everything's sort of screen printed into the shirt itself. But one thing I didn't quite pick up is that there are some very small and subtle pink little trims on the sleeve there. There's also similar to the sponsor. There's a little bit of pink in the background, so that's a nice little bonus, isn't it, I suppose? Yeah, that's very good. So this was part of a 3-shirt haul, and for those of you who may recognise it because it was actually on my wish list for last season, so it's a shirt from last season. But I am really pleased with this. I definitely understand why it was on my wish list now. I will dress the mannequin, and I'll come back to you and explain to you a little bit about the shirt, and hopefully what some of these wonderful hieroglyphs that are sort of on the front of it, what it all means. Okay then, there is a shirt. It's luckily quite stretchy, so it fits quite nicely over the mannequin there. But the club is Boavista, of course, from Portugal, and it is their away shirt from last season, the one that was on my wish list, and yes, I'm very pleased to own it. Like I mentioned, it was part of a Classic Football Shirts haul. The original price for this one would have been £44.99, and I think, at least at the time of recording, there are still some sizes available to buy. Maybe not necessarily everything, but if you are really interested in it, and I think, to be honest, it's a pretty cool shirt to have in your collection, probably one of the things you maybe want to pick up. I know that at some point they will be having a Black Friday sale, so maybe it's one you want to add to your list to think about. So this club was founded in 1903 by British entrepreneurs and Portuguese textile workers, and it's one of the oldest clubs in the country. They are from the city of Porto, though of course that city is kind of monopolised by the club that goes by the same name there. Now, what is very special about this club, though, they are one of 2 clubs outside of the big 3 that have won the Portuguese league title, and this was in 2000 and 2001, so over 20 years. But bearing in mind that the other team that's won this was Belenenses, and they won that all the way back in 45-46. It kind of gives you an idea of how dominant those 3 teams are. And when you look at the league right now and you see Benfica storming ahead, it doesn't look like that's going to stop anytime soon. Now, with regards to the club, they kind of ran into some issues around about 2008 when they were sentenced to relegation due to match-fixing scandals. And then the following season, they got relegated again, though initially saved by Vizela, who themselves were done for corruption. Seems like there's a little bit of a pattern developing there. Boavista then pulled out for financial reasons. Now, they have recovered since then. you know, these teams did just sort of disappear and come back. And they currently sit in the top division, as you probably are aware. And right now they sit in 6th place, which is respectable, I suppose. And I think possibly they have a game in hand from when I'm filming. They could go up to 5th place. So the likelihood of them winning the league title, like you said, very, very minimal. But at least they have proven that they've done it once, so why not again? Last season they finished 12th out of 18, so if they do finish even 6th, that's definitely an improvement based upon last season. Now, the design on the front there, ultimately, it is just sort of a tribute to Boavista Football Club. As you can tell, that it just simply says Boavista. That's a good start. You have the founding year of 1903. You have the cups and the trophies there. You have a square that looks like a bit of a microwave, and then you have a load of checkered stuff, which is of course what is they're famed for. Now they do have a home shirt which they usually wear checkered styling, and in fact on the inside of this neck it says Orgullo Axadrizado, which means checkered pride, which I think is pretty cool. There aren't too many teams that really wear checkered in any form, specifically in this one. Now, this is my second attempt of buying a Boavista shirt. I did once buy a Boavista shirt directly from the club itself. It was at the end of the season and it was on discount, and I thought, okay then, let's try this. And it was a possibly an away shirt. Made the purchase, it arrived, and it just didn't have a sponsor on. And obviously it was one that was advertised with a sponsor, or else why would I be buying it? And then I contacted the club and said, you know, something missing here, and they just said, oh no, it's the contract has expired with them, so we're not printing it anymore. And I thought, I don't know if is that really how it works. I don't know if how it should work. I don't know, or at least let me know. So yeah, I kind of think I still have it floating around somewhere. Boavista shirt that's genuine but doesn't have a sponsor on, so that's yeah, that's number 2, I suppose. I think once I saw one on Vintage Football Shirts. It was quite an older one, but it was a home shirt that was tagged. But I just thought, I'd prefer to wait for something a little bit more contemporary. But that is it. I'm pretty pleased I grabbed one. I would have been pretty upset knowing it is what it is, and then finding out that there was none left to buy. Like I said, it is a stretchy one, which quite surprising from Kelme. Everything's screen printed, apart from this crest here, which is sort of a little bit transferred on. But honestly, I think you'd probably be pleased to have this one. I think anything that's got these interesting and different designs, well worth adding to your collection. And my Portuguese collection now grows a little bit bigger. I don't have loads, possibly 8 of them, maybe 9, but I think that's definitely a good little foundation to build upon. But that is it. That is my wonderful shirt all the way from Portugal. Well, Classic Football Shirts, Manchester. And that's it, really. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. As always, I will see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Continue to have a great week, please. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.